Good morning. Back down here at it again. Today we're gonna buck up a few logs, do a little splitting. Got a new little chainsaw that I'll show you guys. It's kind of cool. I think I got big ideas for it. Gonna do a little video series on it and see how that does. So let's get right to it. Got the 400 out today. This saw has been ported by a local saw shop. They do a great job. They don't get wild. They just do a very mild port, open them up, they mod the stock muffler, and they run really, really good. I had some 4-point pro safety dogs on this thing, and then West Coast has just recently come out with the 3-point shorties, so I haven't got to run them yet. We're going to try today. Running a 25-inch bar with a skip tooth Morgan chain on it. This saw runs really good. It's my favorite saw that I own. I have a 661, a 400, a 261, and then now the little bitty baby 2511. But this is by far my favorite saw. I use it more than any of them. So we'll go buck some rounds up and get ready to do some splitting. Woodchuck. This thing, man, it's handy. I bought it based on Chris from In the Woodyard. He uses it and suggests it. Picked it up on Amazon, and boy, I tell you, it sure is a handy tool. The bottom foot just pins on, and you can take this off, and then you got a point up in there. But I've always had good luck just using it in this configuration and rolling a log over and getting it up on top of it so I can get the log off the ground and cut it. So like this guy here, I mean, you can just grab right onto it. You can roll a log like this, no problem. I guess if you took the point off, you could roll it a lot further, but it's kind of a little bit of a pain to take that foot off of there. So I usually just, I mean, look at that. you get a log like that up off the ground like it's nothing. So pretty handy tool. I'm gonna buck this up real quick. I'm a little bit redneck. I haven't come up with a magnet or a pro sizer or anything like that. I just marked my pickaroon, and you can see I have found it with the chainsaw once or twice, but run down through here, mark out my links, and then throw it out of the way and cut my logs up. So yeah, I just do it just like that, and I'll move right down the log. These logs, I end up with about 8 inches left over on the end because we cut them. We had to cut them a little short to get them in my dump trailer, so I didn't think it through very good, but oh well. Yeah, it changed dry. Have to speed the oiler up a little. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of wood splitting again today. Got my little trailer loaded up with a decent pile of rounds. I got way more over there, but the old four-wheeler can only pull so much. So we're gonna split these up. I'm gonna do it in a time-lapse type of video to speed things along. So here we go. I'll finish up this last little bit and maybe call it a day. This is pignut hickory. These couple pieces here are these three, and then this here is white oak. So you can see I got my hickory there and stacked up. Then that's my oak pile. So I'm gonna knock these three little hickory pieces out and then split up this last bit of white oak and call it a day. Hydraulic temperature running right at 100 degrees. That's crazy. My old junkie splitter, it would get so hot you couldn't touch the daggone tank. Pretty cool. Well, there you have it. Another day piddling around down here in my little makeshift wood yard. We messed with this guy. Be sure to check out. I'm going to do a little 3 or 4 part series on this saw, building it up. It's box stock straight from the Home Depot right now, and I've got some stuff coming with it. Muffler, nano chain. We've already pulled the limiters out of the carb. We did that today. Put that in a separate little video. But I'm gonna dig into this thing. I'm gonna port it myself. Thanks to the power of YouTube, I see what the other porters are doing, and they're all doing it the same. So why can't I do it, right? So let's that could be interesting, and a new guy that has never done one, and y'all can follow along, and maybe you'll learn something. Maybe we'll learn something together. So look for that. Then we got out my favorite saw, the old 400. Played with the West Coast Saw Shorty 3-point dogs, which I really like. I had the long 4-point ones on there that he sells, and I think they're made by Pro Safety. I didn't care for them, just too much leverage, it bogged the saw down. I think with those on there, I can go back to my full comp chain on the 25-inch bar. Put the 460 HO oiler in there. That was a nice little mod. I had turned it down some there at the end, and you seen the chain was dry, so turned it back up, and I just opened it wide open, and it seems to be about right for that big bar. So got that done, ran that a little bit. We split more, this is hard, more oak or hickory. Finished stacking out the stacks. I've got 2 cords stacked up here. I think 2 full cords stacked up here. Those will be ready to sell soon. They're hovering around 19-20% moisture now, but I'll wait till winter and then advertise it for sale. Let's see, what else did we get into today? Kind of interesting. I thought that this was a red oak log, and turns out that guy is a pig nut hickory. So that was a nice bonus. I guess I don't know my trees, huh? But so this is the last of my hickory out here. I've got the hedge apple still, or Osage orange. That I don't know what I'm gonna do with that stuff. And then still got some hickory in the back. I still got a lot of wood to split and cut. I got that to deal with. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna throw it away. There might be a few pieces in there worth saving, but the rest of it's going to the dump. It's awful. So yeah, kind of a fun day down here, fiddling around, goofing off. It's a beautiful day out. I think it's about 65, 70 degrees. Just wind blowing. Really pretty day. So till next weekend. Thank you.